Hey everyone, this is Joellen from Jewelry Witch. Um, so I have not uploaded a video in a hot minute now, and that's because I've been really busy with my beadwork and I've been participating in online Indian markets and indigenous markets because I'm not able to get out to museums and Indian markets right now because of COVID. So I'm taking I took the opportunity to sell my beadwork. I'm also selling my beadwork in a local store here now, so that's really good. I've also been doing a lot of custom orders for people, especially through Christmas. I had tons of custom orders, which is good. But boy, it kept me really busy. I was out straight. All very good things. Um, so Jewelry Witch kind of had to take um, a hiatus, I guess. So, anyways, a couple changes that I'm making with Jewelry Witch. I'm not selling directly from my videos anymore because it hasn't been working out. I'm not getting like any emails or anything like that. And it's really easier for me just to list them in my stores instead. So you might notice that I have listed here um, my eBay store. It is not my Jewelry Witch 13 eBay store. I will be doing away with that because I'm not making any sales there either. Because it's hard to trust a brand new seller with zero sales, you know, and zero feedback or whatever. No feedback or anything. So rather than start over again, I'm just going to use my original eBay store that I've had since 2004. And I have 100% feedback with what, like almost 400 sales or something like that. And that is Delilah Sampson too. So I will be selling my modern jewelry there as well as other things that I sell. For the vintage jewelry, I have created an Etsy shop. It is Jewelry Witch Vintage. And I just created that yesterday, so I have a little bit of work to do on it. I do have one thing up there right now. It was going to be temporary, but if somebody finds it, I'll be happy to sell it to them anyway. Um, so that's something else I'll be working on. So there we go. That is a little bit of an update. And I guess I want to kind of show you what I've been working on as far as my beadwork goes. So I made these today. Um, and for those of you that don't know, I am a Native American bead artist. I am a tribal member of the Penobscot Nation in Maine, which is a federally recognized tribe in the United States. Um, So my beadwork company is called Fisher Clan Creations, and you can find that on Facebook and Etsy. It's Fisher Clan Beadwork on Etsy. I made these also, and these took forever. These took probably like 8 hours at least because each bead is sewn one by one. This I used a technique called brick stitch, which is just stacking them like bricks over and over and over again. Some people use what's called a peyote stitch to do this type of earring, and where it's just they're sewing them up this way instead. It's a lot quicker, but for me, I don't like it as much because it makes the earring a little bit more flimsy. Um, so, anyways, there's those. These will be put in my Etsy shop for my beadwork, which is Fisher Clan Beadwork on Etsy. So that's a little update, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do today in just a second. So I had to zoom way out on this. This is a wooden box that my friend brought to my house today. Thank you, Karen. Um, it's very thoughtful of her to bring this to me. Let's see if I can open this without disrupting everything. And, oh, I don't know. Can you see what's in there? Hold on. I'm gonna try. So it's full of all this jewelry, and this is what I'm going to be showing you today. So let's see what Karen brought me in this box. So here's a pair of kind of brutalist earrings, I would say. They are not signed on the back at all, but they're kind of crudely made, which is very typical of brutalist jewelry. And these are very unique. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing with them, but they're definitely unique. Here's a pair of little hoop earrings with a little drop here. They are gold tone. They are not precious metal at all, but that's perfectly fine. It looks like they are marked with the Guess logo there. So these are Guess earrings. Here we have a little brooch. It looks like a tie bar, and I suppose you could use it for that. It's not signed at all, but it's real, kind of real simple. Pretty nice. So these earrings here are made with faux pearls. They look like they were handmade by somebody. They're just sewn all the way around this hoop base. It's a pretty neat idea. I've made barrettes in that technique before, so it really is a fun technique to use. Here is a plastic choker. These are fused beads. They're not free at all. And it has a hook clasp here. I would guess this to be 1950s. So here's a pair of earrings from the 1980s, I would say. And they're really interesting because they have kind of this metal here that sticks up a little bit, gives it some dimension. And this is just enamel, and then there's this darker enamel underneath. And these are pierced, not marked, but I like how they are mirrored. Those that watch my videos know how much I like earrings that are mirrored, which means they're opposite. It's a good sign of quality. So these are pretty neat, pretty unique. I haven't seen any quite like those before. So here is a pair of really pretty pierced ceramic earrings. They are signed on the back. I'll show you in a second, but look how beautiful they are. Look at those colors. On the back it says MR. I don't know if you can quite see that. It's hard to see. But those are quite nice. Nice handmade earrings there. So here's a pair of gold tone hoops, and I thought they were matching at first until I realized that this one is smaller than this one. I don't think that they're actually precious metal at all, which is fine. It's always fun finding precious metal, but it's not as exciting as finding something truly unique. Yeah, these are just regular hoops that don't match, and that's okay. So here's a pair of just plastic yellow earrings. They kind of have these unique backs on them. They definitely need a good cleaning. But I think that they're pretty neat. I'm not seeing any seams on them. I'm not sure if there's a such thing as yellow Bakelite, but they may be Bakelite. Not quite sure about that. But they're pretty cool. Here we have some either 1980s or really early 90s door knocker earrings. They're in really good shape, actually. Just need to be cleaned. They're not signed anywhere, but still very, very cool. Here's another pair from the 80s that could use a little bit of cleaning. And I think these will clean up really nice. They're just metal. They're gold tone. They're not precious metal at all. Just some really simple, cool 1980s earrings there. So the 80s is strong with this lot here, and which is fine by me because I like the 80s. I like some 80s music, some 80s fashion. I was a big fan of Cyndi Lauper back in the day. And these are pretty cool. These are just metal with some white enamel all the way around. Here we have kind of the door knocker style earrings as well. Also, I would say from the 80s, early 90s maybe. And these are enamel, and then they have this kind of real nice pattern in the metal there. They are signed. They're signed BJI, and I'm not sure I've ever heard of that one. If you know what BJI is, leave a comment, please, and let me know. So here's a pair of really cute enamel butterfly earrings. They kind of look like Avon style, like something that Avon would make. If I could get them to come in. Come on. It's not focusing very well right now, but they're really cute. Let me see if I can get closer this way. There you go. So they're just these cute little butterflies. I don't know. They would be good for a little girl or something. Here is just a pair of little mini hoop earrings. It's 3 different hoops. They're all attached to each other. And they're just real simple and nice. So here is a pair of knot earrings. They are gold tone. They're super heavy. They're just an alloy, and I believe they're from the 80s. They have these, it doesn't look like they've ever been worn. They're actually in really, really good shape. Like absolutely nothing wrong with them. And they have the, I wish I knew the term for these, but these are to keep the earrings from like sagging on your ears. So that's nice that they have those. Here we have a pair of denim earrings, I would say also from the 80s, with these silver tone plates, I guess, on the top of them, and they're metal on the back. So, I mean, those got 80s vibes like all over them. So here's a pair of earrings that are gold tone here. These are glass. They got like this foil inside of them, and then these metal drops there. They're pretty cool to look at. They're really, really pretty. I don't know if you can see that gold foil in there, but they are really pretty earrings. This is a pair of just kind of plain old metal gold tone hoops. Real simple. Here is a pair of what look to be artisan made earrings. These are hammered metal, and it looks like they made these hooks as well. And it's a pity that they're not signed on the back, but they're still pretty cool. So here's a pair of plastic earrings. They're nice and lightweight. They kind of have like this pearly look. Next, I have a pair of gold tone hoop earrings. These ones are a little bit wider. They sound like they're hollow on the inside. But these are probably from the 80s as well. So here's a pair of just regular, simple plastic black earrings. Just some nice ovals. So I really like these ones. This has some beautiful open work. They are just this really bright gold tone. They're not precious metal at all, but I will probably use these in my beadwork. I think that these would look stunning with some beadwork in and around them. Here's a nice pair of enameled metal earrings. They're just button earrings. That right there is not dirt. It's like glue of some sort. And I don't think that's gonna come off, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those. Here's a nice pair of metal geometric earrings. Not quite sure what I want to do with these. I'm pretty sure I could use them in my beadwork. I can be pretty creative, so but they're just simple metal triangles. So these are really cool, and on camera they look blue. The camera lies sometimes. These are actually this beautiful emerald green color. That's one of the things that I don't like about my lighting and my camera. And I don't know if I can fix that or not, but they look blue on the camera. They're not blue. Anyways, I wonder if I flip a switch on this. No, that didn't work at all now, did it? But anyway, there's those. I wish you could see that emerald color. They're really pretty. Here's another pair of enameled metal earrings from the 1980s. They're just black and red, and black and red I think is one of my favorite color combinations. Here's just a little, I believe it's a little feather brooch. It's really thin metal. There's no signature on the back. But it's really cute. Here's some 80s or maybe early 90s kind of chain link motif earrings here. They're gold tone. They are, I don't think they're signed. They look like something Monet might put out, and I might find, you know what? Actually, on this nut right here, on this ear barrel, this ear nut, it does say Monet, and I don't know if you can see that. My camera doesn't really like to focus sometimes. But anyways, they are Monet. There, you can see that now. So that's pretty neat. This is a silver tone lapel pin. It says United in Memory, September 11th, 2001. It has an eagle, an American flag, and the Pentagon on it. You don't really see a lot of 9/11 stuff with the Pentagon on it, so this is really interesting. Usually it's the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center. So this is quite interesting to find. And there's the back. And It's a painful memory for some of us, you know, that saw it unfold on television. Here is a lovely bracelet with some deco vibes. I'm not sure if it's actually deco. It has a fold over clasp, which I thought was more from like the 1940s, but I could be wrong about that. Certainly there are people that know more about that type of thing than me. I'm not sure. Do you guys think that a deco bracelet would have a fold over clasp? Let me know in the comments. But these, I believe they're called baguettes, are black. And then there's the crystal colored rhinestones. And it actually has all the stones. So I'm pretty excited to find that. That's really, really nice. These are just enameled metal earrings. They are leaf motif. They're just this black enamel. You don't usually find black leaves, so that's pretty interesting. So here is a bracelet. Well, I'm sorry, I scratched that. It's not a bracelet, it is an anklet. A little too big for a bracelet. And it is for a belly dancer, maybe. It might be from India. And it just has this awesome sound. I love that sound. It's pretty cool. So here are some more 1980s for you. These are this beautiful, vibrant red color, and they are just enameled metal. Real kind of thin, but still pretty neat. Here's kind of a smaller, thin pair of door knocker style earrings. They got like this scalloped look here. And I don't think they've ever been worn because they have the rubber stopper still on the post. So here's a pair of metal earrings. They're just these half hoops here. And that's about it. They're just this nice silver tone. Here we have a bracelet, stretchy, with some little wooden beads. I'll probably reuse those beads. So this right here is just a little leather choker. It feels really soft, but I don't think that it's real leather. It might be, but I know my leather pretty well, and I don't think it is. It looks like it just might be one of those Claire's things. I don't see a Claire's tag, but it's that kind of style. I think it's still pretty cute. So these right here, and I already looked at the barrel nut there. They are marked Monet, and I see this style a lot. And I used to have the matching brooch and necklace and bracelet for these. I'm not sure if I still have them or not. I might be digging through my stuff to find them because I never had the earrings, so it's nice to find these. So here's an interesting little necklace here. This is a gold tone necklace. I looked on the clasp to see if I could find any markings, and there are no markings there. The pendant is very interesting, and it looks like there used to be something dangling from the middle, and I don't know. I'm sure I can find something else to dangle from the middle. It needs a little bit of a cleaning, which is fine. But I'm sure I can find something to do with that. Here is a cute little hat pin. It is a little inchworm and it says inch by inch. And this part, of course, comes off. It's not signed or anything. It's just a really, really cute little thing. So this is a little necklace here on just a real simple chain. I'm not quite sure what this is made out of. It's some sort of alloy, but it's a little roller skate. Kind of an older style roller skate. So at first I thought it was a Monopoly piece, but it's not. It has some weight to it too, so I'd be interested to know what type of metal this is. So here's a pair of really beautiful earrings. These are real stone. I believe they're some type of jasper. I'm definitely not an expert on stone, and I really wish I was, but I'm still learning about that. And if you turn them over, they kind of have this like thumbnail latch on the back. I'm sure there's another term for that, but if you turn them to the side, you'll notice that that space at the bottom is quite large. And that's because these earrings would have come with extra attachments so that you could interchange the drops on them. So they're quite beautiful. That stone is gorgeous. Once again, you know I love my mirrored earrings. These are really well made. They are not precious metal. They are some sort of alloy. They have this beautiful silver tone and this beautiful green enamel, which is actually lighter on camera than it is in real life. And they're not signed on the back. Let me look on the back of the barrel nuts here. No, nothing there, which is fine. But that's a really, really nice color. And I wish you could see the real color. The color on camera is pretty nice too, but there we go. Here's another pair of I can't say that today. Door knocker style earrings. There we go. Except these are not articulated. They don't move at all. They're just a solid piece. They are signed Casual Corner on the back. And not sure if I can get that to focus. There we go. These are in really good condition. Here is another pair of earrings, presumably from the 80s. They're real nice, sturdy, well-made earrings. They're metal. They're not signed on the back of the earring, but I did look at the barrel ear nut there, and they are signed Monet. And of course, my camera doesn't like me today. Trust me, they're signed Monet on the back. So, okay, well, I'm not sure of the origin of this very small necklace, but it's very interesting because of these little metal pieces here, and they're really well made. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the back. She is she's trying to crawl into a basket full of sweetgrass, which she is clearly too big for. But she smells good when she comes out. These red beads right here are, I believe they're glass. So, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting necklace, and these pieces right here are pretty cool. They remind me of hardware. Here is another necklace with a very dainty silver tone chain. This is not precious metal. I looked everywhere on the clasp. But here's the pendant, and it's this crest of some sort, and it has this beautiful white enamel on it. I'm not quite sure what that says. Let me take a closer look because, um, I don't know. Let me see. I think it says something in Latin. So I'm not quite sure. That middle piece might be silver. I would have to test it, but it's interesting. Here's a brooch with the initial C, and it is a good weight. It has good weight to it. It is not signed at all. It's in really good shape though. Just needs a good cleaning. Here is a neat little tie bar. It looks like that middle piece can be engraved with someone's initials. Here's the back. I'm not seeing a signature anywhere. But I like the motif on that. That's really nice. Here are 3 pairs of just really simple stud earrings. Here we have some shamrocks. Here we have some butterflies, and here we have some arrows. This is just a neat little gold tone necklace. Not seeing any signatures on that spring clasp at all. And that's just what it looks like up close. Sorry if my cat's being noisy, it's what she does. Here's a pair of just some metal cube earrings. They're not signed anywhere, so I'm not sure who made them. They're just a gold tone. And now it's the grand finale. It is time to look at the littles. So for littles, we have this guy here. He's got some metal damage, unfortunately. There's not too much I can do with that. There is this beautiful earring. That's not lapis. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like some sort of maybe howlite, some sort of dyed synthetic stone. And this is a Celtic knot here with some damage also, unfortunately. What's this? My cat's trying really hard to get in that basket, you guys. So this right here is just a pretty a post earring. It's got some enamel, and it looks like this flower is hand painted on it. It doesn't look like it's precious metal at all. But a lot of people don't like finding single earrings, and they just put them in craft lots and everything. But for me, I'm a crafter also, so I find uses for them. One of the things that I do with these single earrings, especially these posts, is I use them instead of tacks on my cork board, and they work perfect. And they're just real decorative. So if you don't know what to do with your post earrings, you can try using them as tacks. And there's this. It looks like some might be real abalone in there, but it definitely has resin on the top. I don't think that this is sterling or anything. It doesn't look like it in real life. And let me look at the hook. Yeah, it's not. But it's still really pretty, and I'm sure I can find something to do with that. This one right here, I'm not sure if that's sterling or not. There's something stamped there. My eyesight's pretty good, but I can't seem to read it. Might be sterling, might be some sort of white gold. So I'm going to test that at the end of this video. So I'm going to set that aside. Here's another one. This is pretty, like super pretty. This looks like some sort of a amethyst, maybe. I'm not seeing any bubbles in it to indicate that it could be glass. I don't think that's silver, but I'll test it anyway. Because why not, right? So here's a little bear claw. I mean a little bear paw earring. It's got some metal damage on it. I'm guessing it's not silver, but hey, I'm gonna test it anyway. Why not? This right here is just like a fake pearl. The post though looks like it might be something, so I will test that for gold. And this is just a 4-leaf clover. I don't think it's anything, but I'll test this too, just for educational purposes. This right here might be gold. So I will test that as well. Okay guys, first I'm going to test for silver, and I have my block here, and there's no way I'm testing for gold and silver on the same surface because you don't want a chemical reaction, which happens if you mix these acids together. So to test for silver, I do have silver testing acid here, but it's easier to see if you use the 18 karat gold test. It'll turn blue if it's sterling silver. So let's try that first. And actually, I'll scratch the gold on here too. So let's do these kind of, and I'll try to keep them in order too. So you just want to scratch. Okay, so that's not silver, I can tell you that, because when it turns red like that, you see, that's a good indication it's not real. But we'll keep going for poops and giggles. Yikes. Okay, this one's a little difficult to get a good scratching on. Anyway, I got one. Let's try this post right here. This post is gonna be kind of hard to scratch, isn't it? Wow, that's not looking real at all. Not at all. All right, and this one not so much. Oops, don't want to mix them up. And then this one last. And none of these are looking promising, quite honestly. But let me zoom right in on this. Alright, so there's our scratches, and here's our order, the order that we scratched in. And I'm just gonna take and put a line right down the middle, right down the middle. Alright, so this is interesting. So these are not silver. Like that, and that are not silver. That right there didn't disappear, but it's not turning blue either. This one here is actually turning blue. So this one right here is actually silver. So I'm surprised by that. This one right here that I thought was gold is not disappearing either. Sometimes these things are really hard to read. So I don't know. It's looking like Let me test this again, just to make sure I rub the right one. Because you guys, I'm not sure anymore. Let me just, see, I'm a mess tonight, I'm telling you. Alright, that one didn't turn. I'm confused now as to which one's which. Like, come on, which one turned and which one didn't? I don't know. So, see, this acid testing can be very confusing. So I did it again, and this is definitely sterling. Probably not the back. The back is not, but I tested this one again with the 18 karat, and it did not disappear. But with the 22 karat, it did disappear. So I'm guessing this is 18 karat. I tested that ball though, and that ball didn't test as anything. So I'm a little confused about that. Okay, maybe I didn't scratch the ball enough. So let me see. We'll keep these acids away from each other. Don't mix the acids, okay, you guys? Yeah, see, that's not disappearing with the 18 karat. Okay, so there we go. That's most likely 18 karat. And that's our acid test. So I'm still getting used to this testing stuff. I hope to get a Presidium tester, a gem tester, soon. But as most of you know, they're pretty pricey. So I'm just kind of waiting for the right time to do that. And we'll see. So that's all I have for you right now. I will try to stay more active on my channel. And until next time, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos still. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.